Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse for the Nintendo Entertainment System is one of the best 2D platforming video games ever made. Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest was more of an adventure video game, but Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse goes back to the amazing gameplay that made the first Castlevania video game such a very good video game. Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse's levels, I feel, are one of the best in the entire series, and the story of Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse takes place 100 years before the birth of Simon Belmont with his ancestors. Anyhow, this is my Neo review of Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse. Enjoy! Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse, in my opinion, is a very fun and engaging video game. This video game has a ton of enjoyable levels, and being able to use power-ups such as the whip to defeat certain enemies and platforming your way through many amazing levels is a really enjoyable aspect to the Castlevania series. Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse, in terms of level and level design too, I feel is the best out of the first 3 original Castlevania video games. This game, from a visual perspective, looks the best out of the Castlevania trilogy, and the gameplay is very smooth and engaging in my opinion. Castlevania 3 is such an amazing video game, and a video game that I definitely recommend playing. The development history behind Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse is very interesting. The Famicom version of Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse actually has a better soundtrack, and the North American game's soundtrack suffered slightly. The North American version of this video game had a hidden feature. By entering a certain name of a certain character would let you start the game with 10 lives by entering the name Help Me. Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse was also the first game in the series to have different artwork packaging outside of Japan. Japanese game magazine Famitsu gave this video game a 30 out of 40 score, and Electric Gaming Monthly named this video game the 57th best console video game of all time. Most people feel that Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse is an amazing video game, and I actually agree with most of those critics. Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse is the bomb. The gameplay of Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse is very enjoyable. You have a health bar in this video game, and if you run out of health, you lose a life. At the end of every stage, you fight a boss, and the bosses in this video game were very enjoyable. Each have different attacks and attack patterns, making each fight interesting. And man, from a visual perspective, this video game looks truly awesome. And not only that, the platforming elements of each of the levels are very fun as well. Castlevania III Dracula's Curse is also a pretty damn hard video game as well. Some of these levels can be painfully unforgiving at times, I'm serious! All in all, what are my final thoughts about the gameplay of Castlevania III Dracula's Curse? The gameplay of this video game is truly amazing, and this video game is truly awesome. All in all, what are my final thoughts about Castlevania III Dracula's Curse for the Nintendo Entertainment System? Castlevania III Dracula's Curse, I feel, is the best game in the entire Castlevania trilogy on the Nintendo Entertainment System. The gameplay excels in every single way possible, the level design and the visual look of each of the levels are amazing as well. Castlevania III Dracula's Curse is a video game I recommend, and I give this video game a perfect 10 out of 10, and yes, I am being serious. I've played this video game a lot this past year, and every single time I play this video game literally blows me away with its incredible gameplay. This is such a spectacular video game. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this Neil review, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.